I don't know, 12, ah heck, now I forgot what it was. 12.2 miles maybe. 13 miles even. 6 hours, 18 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to retract my previous statement about releasing more water and stuff. I forgot that dam is a low head dam, so it just holds back water to certain levels. So not a whole lot they can do about it. And I get all bent out of shape about the rivers and being able to use them and making them available for paddling and camping and stuff, but you know, the state uses its funds for bike paths and pavilions to the largest extent probably, and that's probably because the amount of paddlers to cyclers is in proportion to the money they could spend on each activity. But I was able to paddle for a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like small riffles here. I'm going to try to run this little S-curve. Stay away from the riffles, but maybe if I hit this channel to the right and then curve back to the left again, I can get through it. A little scraping here and there, but made it through. Where it goes from here is yet to be seen. So, change the plans. I'm going to just try to reach that free-flowing water that's beyond all this high river bottom area, and get what miles I can in after I hit deep enough water to paddle through consistently. And then the flow looks like it's all the way over to the right. Have Angie pick me out at a bridge, or if there happens to be a launch somewhere, I don't know. Then in the morning I can put back in at that same spot and make it at least to the Toledo Rowing Club, so that I'll only have to come out here for a single day. Because from Toledo Rowing Club to punch into Lake Erie and then take out at the Maumee State Park on the Lake Erie shore, so I think only like 12 miles. So that's going to be the plan. I'm just going to suffer through these last few miles. He said once I hit the Maumee Bridge, the rivers will, or the water will drop. And his guess was it was 4 or 5 miles away. So I'm probably 2 miles into that now. So we shall adjust and carry on. So some devastating news. That guy said that this low water would continue for like 4 miles, 5 miles after I saw him. And he said at the Maumee Bridge, the water dropped deep and was deep all the way out to Lake Erie. Well, that Maumee Bridge is like right down from my original takeout. So it's probably 14 or 15 miles from this spot right now. So I changed plans. I'm going to try to make it up to like Buttonwood Recreation State Park or something like that, and meet Angie there and regroup. But yeah, it's taken all the wind out of my sails. What are you gonna do? So I just dropped back in the boat. Oh, about 14 and a half miles in. I didn't check the time. I don't know what time it is. I have not been making good time, I can guarantee that though. It's like paddle, paddle, hit a rock ledge, walk all the way across the rock ledge till the rock ledge drops again. Put back into the canoe. Paddle till the next rock ledge. Might have a little bit of paddling in front of me here. Yeah, you can see just how shallow it is. Even though there aren't rocks in the middle of the river and grass growing up in it. It is shallow. I'm not going to be able to make it through here. Let me see if I can't get over there. Looks like there might be a little flow. Might be able to get through. And so much for that idea. That's been the story of the day though. Paddle a quarter-mile, walk. Paddle a quarter-mile, walk. And actually a quarter-mile would be a good bit of distance. I might even be doing more walking than paddling. So this is pretty cool. I don't know how well it'll show up, but maybe you can see the shadows against the sky. It's a family of 4 or 5 eagles flying all together. That brings the count up to 21. Of course, I don't know if some of them were repeats or not, just moving to a different section of the river. Those shelves on the riverbed just rise up. I can't see them through the water. The water's too cloudy. Let's see what Rowdy says. Rowdy says 15.7 in almost 8 hours. So 16 in 8 hours, 2 mile an hour average. 4:21. Yeah, so I'm gonna take out that different location and enjoy a little more time with Angie around the campfire. I told her to make some cheeseburgers, so we just had to heat them up when she gets out here. I've had cheeseburgers on the mind for like 2 days. Alright, so I guess I gotta get paddling again. Oh, what is this bridge? Here, let me take a look. I am this blue dot. 675? No. 475. Right after that 475. Looks like it opens up a little bit. Golly, I hope so. It looks like it, so all I can do is hope. Probably got another mile or so before I get to that spot where it looked like it opened up. But I can only hope it did. There it does, I should say. Once again, my paddle goes deeper, or the water is deeper than I can reach with my paddle. About 16.4 miles in. That other takeout is only a half a mile ahead of me. Angie's just getting ready to leave now. She's 2 hours away. So I'm going to push forward at least to this place, something like a New Orleans boat launch or something like that. And what I might do is put back in tomorrow morning. If I can make 18 today, that'll only give me 10 miles to reach the Toledo Rowing Club. Do that tomorrow, call it good. Come back for another day and put back in at Toledo Rowing Club and punch to the lake. Seems like that's about the best scenario. Unless I just blow off work Monday. Send my GM a text tomorrow. And I'll talk it over with Dan, see if she wants to drive all the way back out here. Either do it Monday or do it some other day. But we'll just have water to paddle for a minute. Actually, probably about a mile now. So here's a beautiful sight. All the waterfowl is hunting out on the edge of the river, not out in the middle of it because it's so shallow. Sun is finally broken through, shining pretty bright. I got about another mile or so, mile and a half, mile and a third. I don't know, I have to check. To that New Orleans boat launch. I'll pull up Light 360, see how far away Angie is. And if she is a good distance away, maybe I'll see if there's another that can get me a little bit closer to my destination tomorrow. I think that New Orleans will put me, I don't know, about 9 miles out. So if I have water like this, 3-hour paddle at a leisurely 3-mile-an-hour pace. Or if the river bottom rises again, a whole lot longer walking next to my kayak. The eagle count is up to like 26. Really heavily populated in these several miles. Probably 5-mile stretch or so, 5 or 6. I am so looking forward to the couple cheeseburgers. So this is, I think, the Conant Street Bridge, something like that. And so glad that guy said when he hit the Maumee bridge, it's deep all the way out to the lake. He must mean like boat deep, because he said 4 or 5 miles of low water. Actually turned out to be several more miles than that. But so glad that the shallows and the rising river bottom didn't extend all the way out for that 15 miles. So my takeout is not too far past this bridge, and I think I'm just gonna stop there regardless of where Angie's at. I'm not gonna try to find another launch or another takeout and go there, because she should be here probably in about a half hour or so. So I'm just gonna stop there. That'll be the end of the day of paddling. It's been quite an adventure, quite a trial, but persevere. Just so grateful to have deep water to paddle in again.